Today we got a 2015 F-150. It's got the twin turbos in it. Which means she's fast. Real sporty. It even has a thing on the gear shifter. You push it twice and it says sport mode. That's pretty cool. It had the small tires on it when I bought it. I didn't like those. So I went and did the right thing and went on the internet. Bought me the bigger tires. I like them. They jacked the front end and the back end up. It looked nice, but as you can see, pretty tight in there. Yep, real tight. So I'm thinking what we're going to do is today is we're just going to raise it up a little bit. You know, a little couple inches on the front. While we're at it, I'm going to go ahead and put some wheel spacers on it to push the wheels out some. Yeah, I'm sure it will look nice then. Yep, I'm going to have a bodyguard. Beat the women off me. So as you can see, when I take you down here and let you look at it, it is tight. It is very tight in there. Excuse the mud, excuse the dirt. You know, living in Louisiana, one of the problems you deal with is rain. Wintertime. It's been raining for the last week. I think we got something like, I don't know, Noah's Ark level rain. Yeah, probably should have bought a boat, but I bought this truck instead. It's Ford. As you can tell, still very tight up in there, real tight. I got a 2-inch leveling kit by Rough Country. Yep, and we're gonna put that on here. Got those sporty running boards. But the back end looks pretty nice, so I'm not going to do anything back here except for put the wheel spacers on it, push those out. Yeah, we'll talk about that exhaust later. But like I said, she's dirty. It's been raining for the past week. And so I'm gonna go ahead and pull her in the shop, get her lined up, get her ready for us to tear down. Okay, so I thought I'd let you get in here and kind of take a look and see what we got going on. As you can see, it's the typical front end of a twin turbo sport truck like this. And I'm thinking we're gonna have to probably take off this. I don't know what that does, but we got to take it off. Probably take off this and that. Oh, that's definitely got to go. Yes, definitely got to go that. Probably take off all these bolts at the bottom. I'm thinking this bumper has to go. Yeah, we gotta have room. This fender, yeah, gonna have to go. And I don't know, man. We could see what we need to do then and get a little closer in here and look. But for right now, that seems like the thing. I'm going to let Jeremiah step in now and kind of explain in more detail what we got to do.
All right, today, guys, what we're going to do is install a 2-inch leveling kit on this truck. First thing we got to do is we're going to get this brake system out of here. And then we're going to get all these lines loose so we can able to pull the suspension down when we get this bolt off. And we're going to loosen these right here to swing the control arm up, the sway bar link. And then we're going to undo the shock bolts and pull the shock assembly out. And then we're going to get the 2-inch lift leveling kit in.
That's exactly what I said. Okay, so we kind of got to a stopping point. I wanted to bring y'all in here and kind of show y'all what's going on. We really screwed it up. So as you can tell, this is I hope we put this back together. Hey, Jeremiah, do you have the Ford dealership on like call? Cause
Oh yeah.
okay.
Little speed dial.
Woo. So we took loose this part right here, as you can tell, and this fell out, which scared the crap out of me. And then we took loose this part, as you can tell. And then all we got to do now is just break out this thing, and I think we're done. But I'm gonna let Jeremiah kind of give you a little more of a tip than mine, because you know I know a lot, but he knows a little bit more.
So what we did here is we took the control arm loose from the knuckle so it would swing down, and I'm about to get this strut loose so we're able to push the lower control arm down. We'll be able to yank that strut right out of there and get that leveling kit on. Money, dude. Got money. I'd say the ugly to Duggar ratio is good.
Yep. We get them all about 100 Ogre Diggers. We're good.
Now, the fun part begins. Putting it back. Mm-hmm. That is the fun part. So, find me a good place to pry from.
You mean just push down on that? Can I stand on that lower control arm?
What I'm about to do, I'm looking for a place for that pry bar.
Oh.
And I'm going to get one of y'all behind me with that pry bar pushing down so I can...
It's got some heft to it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That is a pry bar, if anything.
Got it in? Alright, go let it. I have to rotate your shot. This one will rotate like that. There.
Can you rotate the top part? No. Think you may could put a wrench in between two of them bolts and
The other way.
I would say loosen up on that bolt on top, but that's probably not a good idea.
No. Just let it.
What the instructions tell us how to. Install strut assembly in the upper mount using the supplied 10mm nut, locking the flat washers.
They normally spin like that?
Should.
You make sure to hit the top of the strut with a hammer to seat the splines before tightening up. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's saying installation of the studs will rotate the bar pin.
Rotate the bar pin.
Yeah. Installation of the studs will rotate the bar pin on the strut to align the lower control arm mount.
Well, that's for the lower.
Yeah, they're saying put the top one in first and then put the bottom one in.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's try that. I'm gonna need you on the fry bar again.
Good.
Alright, I need some nuts.
Some nuts?
Yeah, just
Look.
one to hold it in.
With the flag on the top, huh?
Yeah,
I'm gonna let go of this thing and let it hold up for you. Hang on.
put on my head.
Okay. Never mind it.
Alright, I got a nut in.
Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Alright, hold on.
Oh shit.
You good.
Oh!
What?
It was right there.
Oh. The other one's not in. It might can take a hammer to it though, huh? Yeah. I don't know how we're gonna get that wrench off there.
Yeah, okay, look, man.
supposed to.
Oh shit!
Let's see if it'll rotate in.
How you gonna get the wrench off?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
See how it rotated?
Oh yeah.
Let it up. Crap, hold on a little bit down. Oh, now let it up.
Look at that. Like a glove.
All studs are on up top.
Hey, what?
All studs are on up top.
Oh, okay.
I gotta take this jacket off there.
Take your break, son. Take your break.
No, you can just lay down on the cardboard.
Get your drink. If you need me to, I'll start tightening shit back up. I'll let you hammer them home, but I'll just start putting stuff on it. Because you're breaking a sweat over there.
Yeah, it's this jacket.
And shirt on top of it, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose it. I'll be straight. And
This is our day off, man. We're not trying to work that hard.
you can't remember, you can't.
It's
The nuts you just laid down, you could start putting them back on the top.
Oh, on the strut?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to tighten the strut before we get that back in. Because we got a little...
I knew that. I was just testing you, son.
It was just a test to
Just
see
a
if
test.
you knew what you were
And
talking
Okay.
you passed with flying colors.
Just adding on to my certifications.
That's right.
Look, now I got the Ford shirt on. Ford certified.
Oh yeah, I got the Ford shirt on.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize I had that on. Louisiana swamp donkeys.
No power.
You ain't got no gas.
No man.
You good. You're gonna need some of those.
I think they're black too. Or are they chrome?
They're chrome. I figured they'd go with his tires or wheels.
Better than the black one?
Yeah. I figured black ones would look kind of funky with steel or steel colored rims.
They probably would. I don't know, the truck's black.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, we don't really need to put the wheel on yet, though.
You got so close to stabbing yourself every time. It was so close to that.
We don't really need to put the wheel on yet. Or do you have the sway bar loose on the other side?
I do.
Oh, that, never mind. I can do that real quick. You got the yellow thing over there?
I do. Let me get those tools back over to you.
You can just hand it to me under the truck. I gotta loosen the sway bar. Can you hand me the 15 socket? Millimeter socket? Oh. There should be like a blue 15 on the table.
Oh, on the table?
Yeah, blue. It's like a blue colored 15 millimeter socket.
Yep, that's it. Okay. Why are you taking those off?
I'm just loosening them so the sway bar will swing down so I can put the link in on this
Oh,
side.
I got you. Okay. Now I don't have it out over there. I got the bolt off.
Okay.
Is that fine?
I'm about to make it fine.
Okay.
I'm about to drop that side over there anyways. So. Alright. Let's make it go boom.
Go what?
Boom.
Don't even want to know. Just don't look.
Any day now you can decide to get off of that. Stop scaring me.
Like a jack in the box. I got a pair of vice grips. That's what I used earlier was a pair of vice grips.
The little long red one.
Oh, the long electric ratchet?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's
That
pretty
thing
nice.
is great. That little thing gets them both tight too.
Yep. Can someone go over there and push the control arm down? The
Yeah,
lower
do.
one? There we go. Alright. Is the gun still over there?
Good gun.
Give me the yellow gun. I figured I needed it.
Chance it.
How do I get that off? That's how the 1/4 inch 10mm over there?
Yeah, probably so. You're gonna need both of these. You need a socket wrench too?
No, sir.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad he did give you both because I forgot. No, it's an 8, not a 10. So if you want to look at something cool, look how close your rotor is to the ground now.
Okay, I just want to bring y'all in here and kind of show y'all. Right now, you're at a point where you can inspect your brakes. Brakes are essential on a truck, car, motorcycle, bicycle, go-kart, anything. You need brakes. Go ahead and feel of your rotor. Make sure there's no ridges in it. Make sure it feels like it's safe to run on your truck. Also, go ahead and inspect your brake pads. It's a great time to change them if you need some new brake pads. I just replaced these brake pads not a couple months ago, and rotors. So they're in good shape, but I know. So here on LSD Garage, we finally finished this truck up. It's the second day. We didn't get to finish it up on the first day because of some issues we had with the wheel spacers. Overall, I think it was a good job. I love the stance of the truck. It really helped the stance. There's no rubbing issues anymore. That's a plus. So, the spacer issues. When you buy spacers, guys, the bolt pattern, the bolt threads on the spacers do not match the bolt threads on your truck. Keep that in mind. We found this out the hard way. We went to put the spacers on and the lug nuts that were provided did not fit the ones on my truck. So we had to go to the parts houses, everybody, not just one. We had to go to everybody and buy every lot of lug nuts that we had, 48 lug nuts, because we had to buy some for the spacers and some for the hubs. So there's 48 lug nuts we had to buy. Yeah, that's a lot of nuts. Yep. And got those on. Just make sure you remember that, guys. So Jeremiah, any problems did you foresee or did you see any problems installing this kit?
Not too many problems occurred putting the leveling kit on. It was just whenever we went to go put the shock back in, you have to put it in opposite of how you pulled it out. You pull it out from the top and then the bottom. Well, when you go back in, you got to put the top in first and not the bottom in first.
Yeah, because as a typical thing, most guys, we don't read the instructions. And we had to stop, and Jeremiah made sure he pointed out, hey, why don't you go read the instructions? And I did, and it told us how to do it right.
Yep.
Yep.
But other than that, I didn't really run into any much issues installing the leveling kit.
So breaking it down into 2 steps, we'll do the leveling kit first. On a donkey scale, what do you think that would be?
Leveling kit's about a 6. I mean, if you don't have jacks, pry bars, impacts, it's going to make life really hard to do this leveling kit. But if you got the right equipment and just a little bit of knowledge of vehicles, I think it's not too bad of a job, just very time consuming. Now the spacers, as long as you got the right hardware, it ain't too hard of a job. All you got to do is take the wheels off, put the spacers on. I'd give it about a 4 on the donkey wrench scale. It ain't too bad of a job. It's just you got to have the right equipment to do the leveling kit.
So one more thing I want to add to this is I see a lot of videos out there where they're taking off the 2 bottom bolts on the lower control arms on these trucks to take off that strut. Guys, that's how they actually align your truck, is those 2 bolts. So if you don't get them back just right, you're going to boil the tread off your tires before you ever make it to an alignment shop.
Yep.
If you take that ball joint off the top, it makes it to where your alignment doesn't change as much. You're still going to change some because you got lift.
Yeah.
But you're not going to boil the tread off your tires before you get to an actual alignment shop.
Yeah.
Even take our videos, because I'm going to tell you what, I'll cut up with the best of them. And probably how we did it wasn't right. And if you don't feel comfortable doing this job, and you don't feel like you should be, that you couldn't put it back together, take it to a shop.
Take it to a shop.
Yep. I'm going to have to take my truck and get it aligned. Yes, but I got to drive a little ways to get to an alignment shop. And it's not pulling or nothing. It drives really well. So I think we did a good job on the alignment.
Oh, yeah.
So in closing, is there anything you want to say in closing about this project?
If you do decide to do this leveling kit, always make sure you have jack stands, because you're going to be under the vehicle, and you without the wheels on it, and you don't want the vehicle somehow slipping off of the jack and falling onto you. So I would definitely invest in some jack stands to put under the vehicle to hold the weight of the vehicle a lot better than that jack would.
Yep. And if you're using cheap jack stands, go ahead and leave that jack up under it too.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
That way, if it falls on you, the
jack
first
will catch
responders
it.
can come in there and just jack it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot easier.
Most definitely. And also, another precaution is if your tire's small enough, you could slide your tire under the frame of the vehicle, so if it does fall, that tire will catch it and not you. You would rather replace a tire because you can't replace yourself.
So as usual, if you have any comments or anything you would like to add to this video, go ahead and put it at the comment section down below. It's that little line at the bottom. You know, you can see it down there. Just type away. I think we got what, like 2 subscribers now. So you know, y'all. Hey Sally, how's it going? Yeah, just go ahead, just add that comment, Sally. Yeah, I know. I didn't come over last week, and you know, you told me that you had a car problem, but I just didn't come by. Sorry.
Always remember to like and subscribe, guys.